Of my college years, I tried to build two startups, but I failed. But I learned lots of things. And in entrepreneurship environment, we say we don't lose, right? We earn or learn. The most important thing, the startups should focus on real problems. I mean, I see that there are many startups out there, and they're just building products, but it doesn't solve anything. Yeah, I mean, building team is so important because if you don't have a strong team, then even if you have really great ideas for problems, then you can't create a product.
Hey guys, this is AskAviArya, father of 2 girls, 6 dogs, husband to a superwoman, a streetcar racer turned hotelier, now social media marketer and founder of Internet Moguls. Welcome to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're bringing to you another Internet mogul from a different part of the world. Somebody who's got great success, and he's going to share our story with us. Noyan, I'm going to start with my story and I'm going to ask you to share your story with us.
Okay, sure. It is Noyan from Turkey. Actually, I started this startup journey in my college years. At the beginning of my college years, I tried to build two startups, but I failed. But I learned lots of things, and in entrepreneurship environment, we say we don't lose, right? We earn or learn. I learned lots of things, and then before I graduated from college, I started to work as a product manager at a company. And the aim of the company was to produce ideas inside the company, create MVP, and make its first investments to build this MVP. And then after building the product, go to market and test it with early customers and see that are there any traction, are there any interest, and if yes, then create a spin-off company for this product. And actually Dectopus is one of these companies. Exactly, the process was like that. We created Dectopus ID in that company, then we built MVP, we tested in the market, and we saw that there are tractions, they are paying for Dectopus to use it, and then we created a spin-off company, and right now still we are growing, and I'm managing the Dectopus.
Excellent. Tell us a little bit about what you think the 3 things that every startup needs.
Okay, first of all, I think the most important thing, the startups should focus on real problems. I mean, I see that there are many startups out there, and they're just building products, but it doesn't solve anything. Yeah, I mean, not real problems, I can say. So focusing on problem is very important. First, find problem, then create a solution for this problem. This is important, I think. Second one, building team is so important because if you don't have strong team, then even if you have really great ideas for problems, then you can't create the product or solution. So I think having a good product, team is really important. And last one, I think looking forward is important. I mean, I'm being visionary, I can say. So right now, today, we can make things, small things to solve problems, but I think we always think that in the future, the company will become like this, I'll do that. So thinking big, I think it is really important. It also affects the culture of the company, because if you're thinking big, then your team also will be affected by your vision, and then these 3 things will produce a good startup, I think.
Awesome. So tell me, we all talk about hiring the right teams, but how do you hire the right people? You take like 20, 30 interviews. What do you look for? How do you get the right interviews done for hiring the right people?
Okay, hiring process is really important, I think, and to me, the great employee doesn't have to have great skills, lots of experience, etc. The most important thing is to have a culture fit. You know, when we are building a company, actually we are building culture, and everyone join this company support the culture and shape the culture. So I look for, I actually talk and trying to see how is lifestyle. I mean, what he likes, what he doesn't like, and actually I look for culture fit. So then we of course ask, what do you want to do? Okay, you applied for our sales job, but what do you want to do really? So you may work on different areas in the company. So culture fit and also really desires we're looking for.
Tell me, how is it that when you hire people, I mean, as a SaaS company, how do you scale? Can you scale without funding? Because they're small products, you need hundreds of thousands of, you need lots of customers to break even. So, how does the business model work?
Okay, actually, as I said at the beginning, we founded, actually, Dectopus is a spin-off company. So actually, we had our first investments. So we created this, the MVP and the first product with this investment. Then so we used actually this investment to go to market. And right now, Dectopus has of course subscription business model, and we have two plans, and just we are using organic search studies. I mean, we are creating blog posts, we are trying to produce YouTube videos, and also we are using Google ads and social ads to attract users. So our business model, subscription business model, yeah.
Okay. And so, uh, what is your what is your advice to people who want to get into SaaS products?
To start SaaS or to use?
To start as a company?
Okay. First of all, it is really hard. Of course, every business is hard to build, of course, but SaaS especially is a really competitive market. Even if you are solving really unique problem, there are tons of different companies out there, and they are trying to solve the same problem most of the time. So it is hard, I think, knowing that at the beginning it is important. First, know that everyone is struggling, but I would say don't give up, because most of the time, even the famous companies, when they start, they don't start with their initial idea or initial MVP. They're not continue with their initial product. It is pivoting always, because environment also changing. If at the beginning the MVP, let's say, works well, but the environment is changing, people is changing, so pivoting is important. So I would say that start with small, focus on small problems first, focus on niche, build your MVP, but always try to improve and optimize your product according to problems. I would say that uh, don't try to perfect your product. Don't wait forever to go to market. Just build something that solves the problem at very basic level, then go to market and test with the customers and see that are they using it, or are they just ignoring the product. Then you can
Got it.
spend your time and money on different things, right? So I would say that start whenever your product is ready to serve smallest, uh, can serve smallest things. So I would say that go and don't give up, because it is challenging, but you'll find the right way, I can say.
Okay. I've got two more very important questions.
Okay.
How do you should you choose your passion for your business, or should your business should be different, separate from your passion?
Okay, great question actually, and I actually I started with my first company was related to sales. I mean, it was a platform for companies and salespeople. They were meeting and on that platform. Then I created another startup, and it was micro influencer platform. And then I played guitar at cafe at nights, and I play chess. I like to read
Wow.
books, and right now I'm doing presentation platform. And the point is, I'm trying to say, the life is surprising, and we always see some opportunities. I think the answer should be like this: if you can build a product or SaaS based on your passion, it would be great. But if you can't do it, then just focus on some problems and try to enjoy with this product. So I'm sure that nobody start with, okay, I love this industry. Of course, there might be some exceptions, but most of the time, I believe that people see some problems and they just focus on this problem and produce a product. So I think that when first Spotify is out there, the owner didn't say that I love music so much, so I must do something
Right.
for music industry, etc. No, he solved the problem and he built something, and now there are Spotify. Of course, as I said, there might be some exceptions, and I see so many startups also start with service business. They're not SaaS; they are just serving some service. Then convert this service into a SaaS startup. Then it might be the case. The service might be the passion of the owner, but I see most of the time we just see problems and create product for these problems, I can say.
Okay. My last question, Noyan, is when should you decide to take funding?
I think in SaaS, forecasting is so important. You know your growth rate, you know your MRR. When you look at feature, you see what is your cost, what will you get, and what you need to go certain points. So I think the startups should be looking for funds way before they need to it, because also I'm joining lots of investor sessions, and I have opportunity to listen others. When you need immediately a funds, investors just looking for and saying that, okay, you need some investment right now. Okay, then there might be some problems, right? Why you need right now, and what will happen if you don't get this fund, etc. So this might be a negative sign. So I think if you think that you want to grow your business, then you should calculate your when is the break-even point, what's your goal, and what you want to target. So then you decide how much money you need, and way before start to meet investors and just start talking. So investor then will value you more than the previous situation.
Got it. Perfect. Noyan, thank you very much. We had 8 questions, but you had all the questions ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, I did not give him the questions beforehand. This is the first time I asked the questions, but he had all the amazing answers. Noyan, thank you very much for your time. For our audience who are going to be listening, where can they find you?
Actually, as we said, we are building Dectopus, and Dectopus is an online interactive presentation tool. So you can go dectopus.com. It is Dec, like startup-ish Dec, and TOPUS, dectopus.com. You can find us, and also you can find me on LinkedIn, Noyan İDİN. You can find. And if you have any questions, I would like to answer. And if you just want to meet, then I can. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for having me, Avi.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for all your help. And sorry for the late rescheduling, but really appreciate this.
No problem. Thank you for having me. Goodbye.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
You find me loser, set me free.